Hi everyone, this is Fitch the Hedgehog and welcome to this video. I'm here with my brand new Mezco Chucky figure which just came this morning. I was quite excited about his coming, and after unboxing him this afternoon, now we'd like to get to the actually unboxing of my figure. Now first of all, before I actually begin, I would like to make a little note for myself. First of all, this video is not going to be easy to make. Second, I got this particular figure because of several very specific reasons. So first of all, I would like to have a short note about this. Now I have been looking, well, I just actually met Chucky in March 2019, and I was quite excited about his character because he had a lot of common with Pennywise, which I really like, and or who I really like. And after seeing a few videos on YouTube of this movie, I got super excited about this character, so I really wanted to collect my very own figure. I have been looking for a life-size one, but it's not affordable and hard to find. So this is actually why I end up with this particular figure. I got this guy because I wanted to have one with a matte face. Yeah, very specific to the character. Also, well, apparently this figure is also pretty good size. It's about 15 inches. So I hope it's gonna be nice because I would like to have a figure to hold, to cuddle up with, to play with. So this is actually why I got this figure. Too bad he doesn't say I can stab, because that's the most thing he does, right? Or the thing he does the most. So first of all, I'm gonna show you the box. It says, well, his name with the adorable special writing in the blood here. That's really nice. He has just his regular good guy box. I know there are some life-size good guys available, but I don't really like the drawings. So cute. But unfortunately, well, I just, yeah, can't manage to find one, let alone pay one. So he wants you for his best friend. Let's share secrets. Try me. So I like the yellow box, actually. He has a button here. It's just hard to reach his button sometimes. You gotta find it on touch. I think it's here somewhere. No, I'm wrong again. Yeah, well, you're gonna hear him very soon. So he has another little, yeah, a few drawings here. So I really like the box as well. I'm gonna keep the box. This is my very first Mezco figure, and I wasn't quite sure about this purchase. Yeah, I was looking for the word, sorry. Because it cost me quite a lot. I live in Belgium and I paid about like 94 euros to get this guy. Just in case it might be interesting to know. I bought him off Amazon.fr, and yeah, well, I decided after seeing a bunch of videos and a bunch of reviews to get this figure. And hopefully, well, it will be something, yeah, it will be the thing I was looking for. So I suggest we just proceed to the opening of this figure and have a look. So apparently it just opens like the boxes of the good guy dolls. Just that this guy is sustained by another layer in the box, apparently. I might collect more of these, but that depends on how much I like it. And so far I collected the one from Child's Play 2. Maybe I should actually use my upside down, buddy. Yeah, maybe I should just use my both hands for this. Hold on a second. There you go. Here he comes. Well, he comes like this, actually, with this, he's well sustained in his box. He is impressive and intimidating. Now, like I was saying, I might collect even more of these, but that really depends on if I like them. And it's not very economic, so I gotta see what I'm gonna do with it. I think I'm gonna just let the plastic mold in there and try to detach the top in there. Oh man, this is gonna be something really... I'm not good at this. I see he has attachments. Hold on a second. Now this is the back of him. The best way to remove the attachments is obviously to remove the plastic molding around him. The attachments are around his neck. around his ankles and also in his elbows. And there's still one I have to reach out there. And apparently also around the knife. Now I'm trying to remove his knife, but as you can see, there are little overcomings here. So be really careful when you pull it out, not to break it. I still have to find out how. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, there you go. Here he is, out of his packaging. And I must say, I'm quite surprised about how nice he actually feels and how sweet he looks. Now I got this figure because I wanted my figure to be typical. I wanted one with a mad face, very true to the character, like I used to like. And also I really liked his gorgeous blue eyes on this figure. A lot of people have been saying that in their reviews that the eyes on this figure are just absolutely gorgeous. And that's when I really wanted to see in my figure. I really love his fluffy hair here, his little tufts. He has like little tufts here right next to his cheeks. That's so cute. I think it's actually a very sweet character. That's like the main reason why I collected a figure of him. Because he has like the heartless, soul of a killer into the body of an adorable, cute doll that looks like a mad toddler. And at first, I thought Chucky was female. Yeah, you won't believe me, right? I thought she was a female because when I actually saw her haircut, and I still say her sometimes, and that's also because you mostly associate dolls to kids and girls, I thought she was a female. I thought she would have a nasty female voice. When I actually found out it was a guy, I was like, what? So yeah, that was a bit surprising. I thought also her name was very female. Chucky sounds really female. Never mind. So yeah, well, you never stop getting surprised, and I think this is what you're going through if you open this figure. Just have a look at his face here. So it's made out of very strong plastic. His head is actually really heavy. In general, this figure is kind of heavy. And it feels really sturdy and durable. So if you're just planning on using this little guy here for display, I'm pretty sure that he will stand up very well. And well, let's try it. Does he stand up? I think so. Of course he does. But I think I have been displacing his feet. So just gotta make sure that, because he has hip articulation. So I'm pretty sure that for display this guy will do. That's not actually the problem. But it's just that I wanted to use this guy. I wanted to take him with me everywhere. I wanted to have a little pal. And I think, well, I can't tell you yet, but I think, well, this guy is sturdy enough to do the job. So if you get this guy for even a young Chucky lover, baby, this is not... Of course, this is not a classic child's doll. It's more like a collectible. It's not exactly, just a toy or something. Just gonna show you his clothing here. So he has his good guys overalls. And what I really wanted to see on this figure as well are the very, the right colors on his striped shirt. Because on some dolls and figures you see that they actually mess up the colors. Well, here it's exactly like in the movie. And cute as this character is, you really want him to be true to the character. But you know, if my review is not complete, there are plenty of others on YouTube. So I suggest you also have a look at those to make sure that if you really want to purchase this guy, you know what you're doing. But I also have been, I've been thinking about not doing it, and I thought about doing it, and I've been there. I know what it is. I've been trying to messing his hair up, but it doesn't really work. Where's your brush, sweetie? Where is it? I had it very close to me. Oh, well, Mr. Chic Guy has his accessories. He has his knife here, which I should be really careful when you remove it, because it's just plastic. It's not a weapon. It's not dangerous. Don't worry. But it's just that it can easily break if you if it's submit to a strength which it cannot take. So what I'm gonna do, for probably next month are just brushing his hair like this. I found this very old doll brush. I put it, yeah, aside for the plush as well. You can actually mess this guy's hair up. It doesn't really work out because it's just not long enough, I think, but I heard somebody say that he thought that on this figure, his hair, yeah, here he didn't have enough hair. And yes, indeed, his hair should be more like overcoming, more like, yeah, here his hair is a bit, it's a bit, well, it has a very neat haircut, while mostly it's very messy. And so I suggest, yeah, mess his hair up. The doll which I did not like from Mezco was the good guy doll. That was just, it had very messy hair, but it didn't look nice. So I got this guy here. He has adorable ears too. So maybe you can just clean his ears sometimes. And the other one. There you go. Hey buddy, come here. No. So yeah. So about his articulations. He has a shoulder articulation that allows you to move his arm up, down, in a bit of a limited way, but it's still okay, you know. Also here, right, front and back. I think you can also turn his head. I still have to test that out. I'm just gonna hold him like this, and there you go. And he can also turn his head in the. You can wiggle his head, so he can go left, right, like this. He doesn't have an articulation in his elbows here, but he has a wrist articulation, and he holds his knife in this hand. I still have to give it to him. There you go. And apparently he can sit up, but just that the way he sits is not very natural. He kind of sits with spread legs, like a little child sitting playing. Really cute actually, but it's just that it's so it does have a leg articulation. The articulation on my figure is still pretty stiff. I still have to work a bit on him. His shoes are also very well made actually. They're rather like cream colored, and also the bottom of his shoes are very detailed. And it's not a living red, it's more like, yeah, dark blood red. And here you also have the right markings on his socks or on the base of his trousers. There you go. Don't know if you actually have the possibility to remove his clothes. Not really planning on doing this. If you want to check how anatomically correct he is, I suggest this little button is here somewhere. I'll find it.
You know what they say. You just can't keep the good guy down.
It's here somewhere. Yeah, really on the base here. Still have to open up and check it out. And he has like a little stretch here, little keep his pants up. So cute. Hey buddy. Just that when you actually go through his hair, you feel the scalp. Actually, you feel the way the hair is put into his crane. That's, yeah. I think that's a little creepy thing on dolls. I noticed when I was a little girl already. On my Barbie dolls, the way they put the hair in dolls is just so creepy. But yeah, dolls are dolls. Gingerhead. Can't stop petting him now. Now let's have a look at his batteries. So there you go. He has 2 little buttons here you can open. And I think now I just have him in regular, talking mode. It's not a try me function. I think he has a try me function too. I'm just gonna let you hear his sentences. His laugh is priceless. I hate it when he says that.
Time to play. I hate kids.
Yeah, that's like my favorite sentence.
You know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down. Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho!
You actually feel that the button has like the same, well, it has like this little, we also have this little, well, I can't find the word, this little trench in our backs, and actually you can feel that the button also has like the little bending just to sustain this little, curve that we have in our backs here. I guess that's where the spine is coming. What's so funny? What's so funny? Now let's see. There we go. Now he's off. That's probably, the mode in which he will be the most. I'll just put him off, because he will wake me up at night. I wouldn't mind, of course, but, yeah. My Pennywise also speaks, but I keep him off. I just gotta check if it still works.
Time to play.
This is his try me function.
You know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down. Time to play.
Apparently, it just has 2 sentences then.
You know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down.
There you go. I'm gonna put him off. So apparently, it comes with batteries. Even though, I think he doesn't really need them. There you go. Now, actually, what I noticed when I hold this figure is that he's actually really heavy. So that's a nice feature, I think. He feels kind of real. He feels like, it's a really strong and durable figure, and I like the heavy weight of it. I was actually planning on taking him with me when going to facts, but I'm not quite sure. I'll still have to make up my mind about this. But I would suggest, if you hold this figure, just take him by the arm, or use your both hands, because maybe that will just help. You won't pull his clothing. Just to give the right cares, actually, just to make sure you don't pull or too much, just to make sure the figure is not submit to a rough treatment. I'm gonna close this. Just gonna take him by the neck. There you go. So here I suggest, well, apparently you have to put his batteries in here. So these are the instructions. I'm not gonna change them right now. I really like the little drawing here from the back. It's really sweet. He speaks 6 phrases, apparently. There you go. These are his instructions. Oh, look at those sweet eyes. Want this for my fan book? I know, I know this is actually a really funny view, but this is actually how I carry my plush on Comic-Con or stuff. So if you are planning to do this with this figure, well, why not actually? He's the right size, and if you get a Care Bear like this, you can actually still carry him. Here are the plush, never mind, and here he is. So you can just, yeah, turn his head, and here, well, you want to see how the legs are going? So yeah, I might just carrying him when I go to facts like this. Looks like a mean little baby. And the funny thing is that you can actually just pet him while walking. And it's awesome walking like this. The plush is against you like a baby. And you don't feel a thing. He's still there, and that's so sweet. I can actually turn his head towards the audience. I always carry them like this. But yeah, maybe I should find a way for his hand here. Because I feel his hand is going to... Wait, hold on a second. So maybe this is actually even better. You can make him hold you with his hand like this, or just him looking for sustainment by holding the strap here. Or yeah, maybe here you can also hold the strap with his fist somehow. So it's just like he's actually crawling up you, which is yeah, very, very expressive if you actually see this. So that's what it's gonna look like. I hope that gives you a nice idea about how much this figure doll is suitable as a nice little Comic-Con accessory if you wanna take him for a walk or something. So yeah, I'm gonna put this off. He's very well behaved. Can't believe I can still carry this thing. I'm about 29, 28, and I can still carry him. There you go. So, actually in general, this care bag for 15-inch plush or toy should be okay. And actually, well, if Chucky would be alive, I think he would be very comfortable in there. There you go. It is a bit of a particular review, is it? It's a bit different compared with the others. Just turning his head sometimes with one hand is kind of hard. There we go. I still have to start the Seed of Chucky today. I'm still not done with watching all the movies. So, very curious. I really enjoyed The Bride of Chucky the most, I think, so far. Buddy. Yes, good boy. Oh, right, the knife. I forgot about it. Now, he seems to have a little issue on his wrist, which make it hard for him to hold the knife up straight. So what I suggest, yeah, just make him hold the knife with the blade downwards. It's more natural looking. And it's just that yeah, it looks like he doesn't really holding on to it. He would just stab it out of his hand, if it just fall. He would just fall very easily. So sometimes you have to work his thumb a bit to make sure he takes it. I know some of my other figures refused their weapons as well. I had the same problem with Kylo. He didn't want to take his lightsaber. And well, my Phasma figure there has the same problem with her blaster, as you can see. She cannot hold it straight. That's a little fabricage mistake, I think. A little manufacturing. There's something in the design that's not exactly. There we go. Yeah, well, that thing sure has a nice blade, but it's not the kind of material that can really hurt somebody. So I can just have him like this, holding his knife carefully. Just, yeah. Like he's not really a threat for once. I just love his ears. It's so cute. Look at this. And the nice thing about this figure doll is also that if he gets damaged or if he gets messed up in his face, or it's not actually, well, it shouldn't be so much of a problem, because Chucky gets like damaged all the time, and it makes it maybe even more natural. So, well, maybe if he looks worn out, might not really damage the way of being of the character or the way your figure looks. Somehow it might be a nice feature. Oh, look at his gorgeous eyes. His eyes are rather grey. Oh, grey or blue. Did some really nice work on his eyes. Also the red edges on his eyes. His teeth here. Can I almost touch his teeth? Don't bite me. My fingers are too short. Can't reach them. There you go. He looks so creepy and so cute at the same time. How is that even possible? And I really like this little collar here. Little red collar. His hair should actually be a bit longer. That is really cute. There you go. Actually trying to put his... Careful for the knife, yeah. Yeah, when your figure holds his knife, I think you should always be careful with it somehow. These are the little patterns on his stethoscope, a cowboy head. Really nice. So I think, well, I'm really happy with this figure. I wasn't quite sure in the beginning, but I think it's a good buy. And of course, you never get to hold this item before getting it. It's boxed, it's hard to reach, it's high in price. So somehow you gotta dare doing it. And I'm very surprised. I think it's a nice one. It feels durable, looks sweet. And if you love this character, you should really have this guy. Like I told you, I might even collect more of these, but you gotta find out by yourself if that ever happens. Because, well, I'm impressed. I just love this guy. And it's a nice alternative figure if you can't reach a life-size one. This figure is one of the most decent ones that I actually came across when it comes on detail, size, and not even size, but I wanted to have a large one. And when it actually comes on well, how it actually looks in general, it feels durable, and I think it's just really sweet. So I really hope this video was interesting for you to watch, and I hope this figure will give you, yeah, a lot of pleasure, because I think, well, it is a figure. If you really love Chucky, you really should collect it. It's an adorable little doll. And yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to planning, getting on with him actually, so taking him with me in bed, or just taking with me for car trips and stuff like that. So it's not a display figure. And I think he will be very suitable for the job, as he feels really durable. Now there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And if this review wasn't complete, don't worry, there are plenty of others. And I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, maybe just one last thing before ending this video. I've been having a look in my dressing cupboard, and I came across an item that I have been getting a long while ago. And I think it will come in very handy this time. This is a doll carrier actually for the night. So it's like those little blankets you pack a baby into. But this is for dolls, of course. It has little openings that you can pull his arms through. So yeah, like this, if you actually want to see his hands, or, well, of course, for a 15-inch doll, it goes pretty well. As you can see, Chucky's kind of cute in there. But now I decided to pull his arms through the holes, actually. When you open this up, and you just pull back his arms and his finger, place them back into the bag. There you go. Like this, you can actually protect his arms and everything. If you're actually planning on, for example, sleeping or having this guy always very close in the car, or pack him in a blanket or something, well, this will actually do really well. And there you go. It will look like this now, of course, if he holds his arms next to his body. Like this, you can actually pull him up. I can just hold him against you. And like this, that will actually limit the damage or the things that the plush might get harmed. Or yeah, you know, the things that might be kind of harming or kind of hard to take for the doll. So there you go. His feet come here, actually. Here are his feet. So you have some extra place. It's a nice little thing if you want to put a doll in bed, or just like for babies. There you go. And I think if you just open it up again, it is a bit open, you can actually put Chucky a bit deeper inside. That can also actually almost envelop his head, just reach his head, and like this he'll have like a little pillow to lie on. There you go. Like this, is also his face a bit protected. See, now his feet actually reach the edge here. There you go. So this is also a really nice accessory to get if you're planning on getting on with his dolly.